How's it going, guys? It's Radsley at a WWE Smackdown review from September 25th. Let's get right into it. Episode 997 of Smackdown. Only 3 more weeks till Smackdown 1000. So Smackdown starts off with The Miz's team playing, but it's R-Truth and Carmella in the ring for the debut of Truth TV. So they're just mocking Miz TV. So Truth's guest is Daniel Bryan. Before I get to Daniel Bryan, quick note here. Did anyone notice Carmella dyed her hair red? She changed her hair color. She went from being a blonde to being a redhead. Actually, just strange seeing her with a different hair color. I've been always used to her blonde. That's just strange. I guess, this is to help make sure that Truth doesn't mistake Carmella for Maurice again. Because that's how much of WWE stupidity... Yeah, because all of WWE stupidity has gone into R-Truth. But that's a rant for another day. Continuing on. So Daniel Bryan comes out. So then Truth asks how big it would be to him to beat Miz at Super Showdown Live in Australia and get one step closer to becoming WWE Champion. Then right before Daniel could speak, then there's a 7-second dance break from Truth and Carmella. It's like, oh my fucking god, seriously? Yep, this is where WWE's reputation is. When I said that WWE's reputation has gone down the toilet, I wasn't joking. Continuing on then, Daniel says Truth is better than Miz TV. I call bullshit on that. At least Miz actually tries to be a real host. Then Daniel says when he came back, he wanted to become WWE Champion. Well, no shit. I think it was always obvious either that or have some good feuds you haven't had yet. And then Daniel says beating Miz would be cathartic. So then Daniel says Miz will do anything to become WWE Champion. Yeah, that is true. I think we all want Miz to become WWE Champion. It's been over 7 years since Miz's last champion. But Miz's title reign ended with him getting buried by fucking Super Cena. Yippee. So then Miz comes out. Miz asks Truth what he's doing. Then Truth reminds Miz of his win over 2 weeks ago in the main event of SmackDown. And then Truth said that he's taking Miz's show now. Then Miz calls Truth an idiot. Good PG insult. Good PG insult. I was being sarcastic there. Then Miz says people love Daniel because he fights clean. And then Miz says that Daniel fighting clean is the only reason he can't beat The Miz. So then Miz says that he will win at all costs. And then Miz says he'll have more ideas for Daniel. And Miz says Daniel can only beat him by abandoning his own morals and if Daniel does that, then he will tarnish his own name. And then Truth bans Miz for life for ruining his animal segment. Thank fucking Christ. Thank fucking Christ. Furries. And some people are putting this shit over. Like, no. These people are lowering their standards to this shit. It's like, what the fuck? No. No, this stuff is garbage. God damn it, you're supposed to be better than fucking Raw, not worse. God damn it. Like, a more profitable crowd would chant, this show sucks, or this show sucks cock. But you know what, I'm not one to shit on the fan base, but if they want to lower their standards for shit like this, then the shitty product they get is what you bastards rightfully deserve. So then Truth challenges Miz to a match with the shows on the line. Then before Miz could even answer the challenge, they then have another dance break. So Miz goes to the back, he runs into Paige. Paige tells The Miz to make the show. Paige makes the match official and tells Miz to get his ass back out to the ring. So we get to the match itself. So, highlights of the match. Truth's arm toss was good, Miz's big boot was good along with zip kicks. Miz's DDT was good along with his big knee. Truth's diving kick and jawbreaker were good along with the spinning corkscrew elbow. I actually didn't see the ending of the match because right before the ending, the program got interrupted for because my area went on a goddamn tornado warning. But as you can see here, no tornado happened. Obviously, somebody pressed the wrong button and fell asleep on the job. Don't worry, 30 minutes later, it was downgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning. So, yippee. So then, the match ending, Miz would hit Daniel Bryan's version of the running knee. Miz gets the 3 count for the win. So, Miz on the stage celebrating the win was when I got the TV back. But yeah. Thanks a lot, Emergency Broadcast System. You made me miss Miz taking Daniel's finisher. Thank you, assholes. But continuing on, next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get Sheamus from the Bar versus Big E of New Day. So highlights in the match, Sheamus's 10 beats of Balor were good. Big E's arm toss out to take Sheamus outside the ring was good. Big E's splash on the apron was good. Big E's 2 overhead belly-to-bellies were good, along with his rock bottom. Sheamus' power slam was good. Big E's power bomb to counter a bro kick was good, well executed. Great job for both men. The match ending, Sheamus would eventually hit the bro kick on Big E. Sheamus gets the 3 count for the win. Also announced at Super Showdown, New Day defend the tag titles against The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. So then after that, Rusev and Lana come out. So Rusev is demanding answers from Aiden English on why Aiden stabbed Rusev in the back. So then Aiden English comes out, and then Aiden says he made Rusev the most beloved superstar in WWE. All it took was a goddamn holiday called Rusev Day. And even though Aiden English broke it up, we still celebrate Rusev Day. So then Aiden plays a Rusev Day video package. Then after the package ends, Aiden says it's Lana's fault this mess happened. And then Aiden plays a Lana video package of Lana's mistakes with Rusev Day. And then Lana says she helped Rusev crush people. And Lana says Aiden is using Rusev to make a name for himself. So then after that, Aiden then questions Lana's honesty. And Aiden then ends the segment by asking Lana if she told Rusev about the one night they had together in Milwaukee. Ooh. What could it be? Could it be a one-night stand? What could it be? Could it be just storyline? We will have to wait and see. But continuing on, next up, we get the Iconics in the ring. Before they can even speak, Naomi and Asuka's music would hit. They both come out. That would set up our next match, which would be a women's tag match of Naomi and Asuka versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. The Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, would be at ringside on commentary. Highlights of this match, Asuka's German suplex was good. Naomi's Hurricane Rana and leg drop was good. Sonya's sliding knee was good. Asuka's hip attack was good, along with Naomi's flying kick. Match ending, Asuka hits the Asuka kick. Asuka gets the 3 count for the win for her team. But yeah, boring women's match. Next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ty Dillinger. It's been a while since we've seen Ty. So highlights in this match. Shinsuke's kicks were good, along with his knee in the corner. Ty's super kick and frog splash was good. The match ending after the frog splash. While Ty had Shinsuke in the corner, Randy Orton would come in the ring, and he attacked Ty from behind, forcing the DQ. So Ty Dillinger was going to win this match regardless. So then after the match, Randy would continue to attack Ty for post-match assault. Randy would throw Ty over the announce table. He'd do a side slam on the table without the table breaking. And Randy Orton would do a DDT on the apron outside the ring onto the floor. And Randy Orton leaves, but before we end this off, after that, Shinsuke would then come, and then he hit the Kinshasa on Ty Dillinger to add insult to injury. And that's that segment. Okay. Next up, we get a one-on-one women's match for our main event. we get Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, against Lana. This matchup was set up backstage when Becky Lynch ran into Lana, and they set up a match. But yeah, a few highlights in this match. Becky's leg sweep and arm toss were good to start the match. Lana's double leg was good takedown was good along with her Machka kick. Becky's exploder was also good. That was pretty much for highlights. Match ending. Becky locks into disarmor. Becky gets the submission victory. This was really a terrible main event. Like, this was terrible. Like, just terrible. Like, not anything which didn't even interfere. Becky won clean. But guess what? That ain't the show yet, folks. We still got one more thing left to do. To end the show, we have a segment. We have AJ Styles and Samoa Joe's contract signing for their match at Super Showdown Live. Their non-sanction match where there must be a winner for the WWE Championship. So, Paige is in the SmackDown General Manager. Paige is in the ring along with some security guards to make sure it doesn't end in chaos. So, AJ Styles comes out. AJ signs the contract. They wait for Samoa Joe. Joe doesn't come out. Then AJ says Joe likes to attack him from behind. And AJ says that we'll see Joe in Australia. And then Samoa Joe appears on the Titantron via live stream video. Don't think it was satellite. Didn't say which video streaming source it is. Like, the normal ones like Duo and Hangouts and FaceTime and Skype and whatnot. Take your pick, lol. So Joe, of course, is live from AJ Styles' house in Gainesville, Georgia. Then AJ loses it. Joe takes a seat on AJ's front porch. And then Joe asks if AJ has feelings in his stomach and how AJ should be at home to protect his family. Again, a wrestler's life is busy, especially when you're WWE Champion. You're at least on the road for 300 out of 365 days a year, give or take. So then Joe tells AJ to pull his phone out to call his wife Wendy. But before AJ could do that, Joe tells him to stop. I actually then lost the end of the show because my satellite went out. Because of the severe thunderstorm warning I was in, the storm came. So yeah, for the end of this show, Mother Nature won. But to end it off, here's what I heard from the highlights. So Joe goes up to the front porch, starts to climb to the front door. AJ starts begging and pleading for Joe not to. And then the show ends with Joe ringing the doorbell. And then Joe saying, "Daddy's home." And that's the show. That's how we end the show. For a pretty garbage show, that was actually a really good ending. That at least makes it a 3 out of 10. Like, it was just barely better than Raw this week. Raw actually was somewhat good, was somewhat better than SmackDown. Like, there was so many garbage matches on SmackDown tonight. It was just not a good show. The ending was the AJ Styles Samoa Joe segment was probably the best segment on the show. But yeah, what do you do? What do you do? But yeah, I think I'm done with this SmackDown review. That's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.